Hey guys, it's Margaret, and it is time for our weekly Staying on Point. So this is a video where I chat with the viewers live. I hate to call you viewers because most of the people that come in and chat are friends. So where I chat with my friends and colleagues about how our week has gone and the goals we set last week and how we're going to proceed forward in the coming week to make sure that we are meeting our goals, not just as far as business, but as far as things go personally and health, and just making sure that we are staying balanced and keeping everything on track with our lives so we don't get bogged down. I started this because I did find after a while that my track, if I didn't keep checking in with myself, that months would go by and just everything would be falling apart. So anyway, hello everybody, and thanks for coming over to watch either now or live. I see we've got a few viewers there, but nobody said hi in the chat yet. That's cool. I see how it's going to be today. But that's all right. I'm going to go ahead and share what's been going on with me. So I hit the 4 areas. I hit business, health and wellness, home organization, and making sure that we are having some fun or having things to look forward to, because that will help keep our spirits up. So anyway, this past week in business, hey Jeff, how's it going? So this past week in business, my goal was to get, what did I even say last week? I don't even remember. I don't think I hit my goals. Did I ship my Amazon? That's probably going to come up. So let me just get that out of the way. Right until before I went live, I knew people were going to ask me, how'd that shipment go, Margaret? So I went and labeled it. So it is now weighed and labeled and measured and sitting by my back door ready to go. So all I have to do is carry it to the car. Hopefully it won't take me that long. Let's see, what else? So I'm looking at my list from last week. And yeah, so I mentioned last week that my daily videos were going to be put on hold, and that's been more challenging than I thought. Yes, hello Mario, hello Nevada. Yes, progress. I wanted to put a pause on some, because I upload daily, and I wanted to put a pause on uploading every day, and it's been harder than I thought. I miss it. So yesterday evening, I didn't upload yesterday. And I was feeling like, oh, I need to upload something, and I did a Periscope yesterday hauling what I picked up from garage sales, which I can always go and upload. And then I did a ride along yesterday, but I didn't upload it. So I just took the day to, we spent time with the family, honestly. So anyway, it was nice, but then at the end of the day, I just felt like I had forgotten to do something, So that happened. And again, I've been really pushing hard, making designs for merch. And so when I feel bad about not listing on eBay and Etsy, I just remind myself, you really haven't just been doing nothing. You're not sitting around just watching YouTube videos all day. You really are working. So I've been uploading. I'm at 480 something designs up, which, they're not all, some of them are just variations of the same. But I wanted to get all my spots filled, and then from there I can take things down and change things around. So if you are in the chat and if you want to share like what your goals were, or if you met your goals this week, or what you're planning on doing this coming week, go ahead and let me know, and we can cheer each other on. I know we've been sharing over in International League of Thrifters what our goals and things are, so that's really helpful, I think. Just saying it out loud. I know it's been helpful to me. And also throughout the week, I did a live chat with Zahir, and even in that chat, friends were saying, so how's that shipment going, Margaret? It's just nice to have that there are people behind you kind of giving you that little push to get things going. Hello, we've got more people in the chat. Hi, Tanya, how's it going? And hello, my sales rock, Shelly, and Global Gibby, how are you? I'm so glad to see you. So this week, I don't know if I mentioned this before, but we're getting our floors done. Hey, Angie, we got our kitchen tiled. It had hardwoods before, so that it didn't change the fact that how I work, but it definitely changed. It did, you got people in your house and loud noises and things like that. So, and I did a chat with Caroline too this week on her channel. And that also, I was like, can you hear the power tools in the background, you know? So it kind of changed. I usually take photos at the kitchen table. I couldn't really do that because there was dust flying everywhere. There's still dust everywhere. But anyway, and then Monday and Tuesday, we're getting the front 2 rooms done. We're getting the carpet pulled up and the hardwoods put in. Hello. So I'm going to have to figure out, like, how am I going to work, you know? Because I don't like to feel like I'm hunkered down in my room, just like hiding in my bedroom with strangers in my house. But I don't know. I feel weird sitting at my table. I don't know. What do you do? Okay, I'm going to check the chat. Hey, Samantha Bustamante. Let's see. Tanya said that she got some clothes lists today, and she's trying to stick to her goals in iLot for this week. That's really good. I made goals, but then I didn't push forward with them. Like, I set the goal to get 50 items listed this week, and that didn't happen. I think I maybe got to 10, which lately has been good because who was I talking to this? I feel like I was just talking, either I was talking to Zahir or I was talking to Caroline. But when you get off track, it was Zahir because he shut his shop down like on vacation when they moved. And then it's hard to get those wheels going again and the machine chugging along again. So that's how I felt like this, you know, trying to get my listings going again. It just, because I really slowed down over the summer when the kids were home, but it has been such a chore just getting that motor going again to get the listing going. Anyway, I don't know if you find that too, but it's tough when you totally stop. It's totally hard. I feel like I'm saying totally a lot. So Samantha said that she got 2 new listings up this past week. That's good, right? We got a little, even if it's a little steps forward, right? That's how I feel for myself. And Jeff's been doing decals and shipping a big weekend so far. Oh, that's awesome. So Jeff does, they're vinyl decals, right? Like stickers and things that he does. I don't know if you guys watch, if you don't subscribe to Jeff, he's right there. And if you can't see him, he's right there in the chat. So you could have her over and he talks about his stuff over on his channel. And hey, Janet, how's it going? And Susan, and let's see. Susan says she's done several this afternoon listings, I'm guessing, yes. And Samantha says, totally off topic, I love your hair. Oh, thanks. I am a redhead. Well, sort of. Look, you can see I'm not a natural redhead. Anyway, but that's neither here nor there. We'll get to that. That's the health and wellness part. We'll get to that in a little bit. So, hey, Fran and Tina, and let's see. Wait, I missed something. Janet says, I've been trying this weekend to match my selling limit on eBay. I have 38 more to go, so that will be my goal for the week. Nice. Is that the one where you list as much as you sell and then some? Is that what that is? I'll have to, because I know Prof Sales talks about doing that, having that. Holy cow, Janet, I've been trying this weekend to match my selling limit on eBay. Or is that like how much the selling limit that eBay gives you? Yeah. Okay. Oh, thanks, Samantha. Yeah, my mom is a natural redhead, totally off topic. So I think I have the coloring for it, but the hair is dyed. You can see where it's a bit darker here with the bits of gray. But anyway. Let's see. Darlene says she's listed about 10 between eBay and Etsy. Yes, awesome. Okay. Hello. And Jim says, my goal is to get rid of all the inventory, switched over to Inventory Lab for the first time, and I need to enter all of the info they want. Long and tedious. And Janet says my limit is 180. Yes, you can do it. Okay, so speaking of all this, I did a video a while back about active content, you know, and that's going to be changing next year. And there was a very brief time when I tried InkFrog. And so I have some active content on my listings. But even since I stopped using InkFrog, I quit like after a week or two using it, it still shows up on all my listings. Like when I go look at a brand new listing from like this week, underneath it, when I look at it live, I can see what else is in Margaret's shop. It's still there. It's like this, I don't know, like it won't go. So I remember recently somebody talking about having to get it, you know, bulk, get it all out. And it was kind of tedious to do. So I'm going to have to go back and look at that because I have no idea why it's still there because I'm certainly not paying for it and I certainly don't want it. So, and that's going to create a problem for me when they take out active content. on listings. And I thought only I was going to have to worry about the YouTube videos, but apparently I'm going to have to worry about InkFrog as well. So anyway, I'll find out how to do that. And when I do, I'll share it with you in case you have the same problem. I have a feeling other people have the same problem. All right, sippy time. Okay, that's a little graveyard girl nod. Okay, so, as far as business goes as well, this is kind of tying into everything though. I find that my social media is what's keeping me from becoming more, what's the word I'm looking for? It's keeping me from being more productive. And I was explaining this to Randy that I have a bit of a loop that I go in, and I feel like I'm working. I feel like I'm so busy, right? I'm like, check my Facebook, and there's always messages, you know, I need to respond to people on iLot, or I need to respond to people from Texas Gal Treasures, or from the jewelry group, and I want to, you know, talk about the jewelry. Once I get everything done there, checked all the admins, you know, then I'll go over and I'll check Instagram, and then I'll go check Twitter, and then I go check, you know, merch and see how my sales are going. And so then I do this sort of loop around. And by the time I'm done with my loop around, it's time to go check Facebook again. And then there's some more messages for me, and there's some more things I need to respond to. And then I just like go in this like death spiral down the drain of social media. So I don't know, maybe you can relate. So what I've decided that I'm going to do, and it still seems like a lot, is that I'm setting 3 times a day that I can check social media. And then I'm just going to have to pull the plug. I don't need to check my merch account. Like, I seriously, I check my merch account like every 20 minutes because I'm so excited, like things are moving. Let's see. Okay. Oh, good. I'm so glad people can relate. Yay. So I'm setting my goal of 3 times a day to check social media and to do my little loop around. Only one time I'm going to, you know, it's like a skating rink. I'm only going to go around one time, right? There's no couple skate, holding hands or anything with the social media all day. So one time around, and that's it. So, and I told Randy, I'm giving myself 30 minutes in the morning, 30 minutes at lunch, and 30 minutes in the evening. And that's going to have to be it, right? Right? Because, oh, okay, I'll tell you in a second, Samantha, what's merch? So yeah, I'm going to do that. And I'm going to feel like I'm missing stuff because I really, especially on Facebook, in the groups, I like to respond to people. And the jewelry group we just started up, I like to, when people are asking for help, I want to help if I can, you know, or I want to point people in the right direction. But anyway, so that's the plan. We'll see how it goes next week. But I'll show you my planner. I was telling Caroline, you know, I have a planner, and she's like, oh, I'd like to see that. But it's not like a cute planner. Like, you know, those girls that do the cute planners? This is my planner. It's a big old mess. So it's got like the times over here. So this is boys. That's like my breakfast and get the boys to school. And then, is that Monday? Yeah, that's Monday. There's my 30 minutes of social media. And that, so here I'm trying to get stuff done around the house too. So it's not just work all the time, you know? Hey, Joni. Hey, oh, Joanna Trout's in the chat too. So there, M Toys, that means I'm cleaning out my boys' toy closet. Shh, don't tell them, right? And so this is 5 shirt designs. So I do find myself, like Sunday, I think I made 50 shirt designs, which is awesome, but also very time consuming. And I'm thinking, I need to just, it's gonna happen, just slow down. But I get this sense of urgency where I feel like I come up with an idea, and if I don't do it, somebody else is gonna think of my idea, you know? And so I have to hurry. So anyway, trying to slow my roll a bit. And so I said here, 5 shirt designs, and I've got probably 20 ideas in my phone right now. Every time I think of an idea or Randy sends me an idea, and so then box up my sales, and there's lunch, and there's my social media time, and this is my workroom. I started working in my workroom again yesterday. And then I gave myself list 5 items. Okay, so that's just slowly getting myself back in there. So that's, you know, my whatchamadoodle, it's not super fancy, but it works. It works. And I was planning on doing, I have a video I want to do about passive income for stay-at-home moms, but I have a better idea, and maybe I'll tell you now, or tell you later. I'll tell you now. So I have this idea. I'm going to make this video. It's going to go up tomorrow. just for fun. And I'm going to do a five truths and a lie video. And what I think is going to make it fun is not that it's 5 truths and a lie about me, but that I want other YouTubers and other people to participate. And then I was going to create a big playlist and put everybody's videos in there, and we can watch everybody's videos. And I thought it would be really fun because I just do. So I've got all my five truths and a lie ready to go. And I'm going to make the playlist. So when I do it, I'll ask everybody, let me know if you're going to participate. And I'm going to put a thread over, in iLot, and I'll put a thread over in Texas Gal Treasures. So people can say, here's my video, and then I'll make a big playlist. And anyway, I think it'll be fun. Something just for fun, right? Okay, so I'm ready. I've got mine all ready. We were brainstorming yesterday. It'll be fun. So that's coming tomorrow. Five truths and a lie. And then let's see, where are we now? When do you eat? Oh, myself. When do you eat? It said lunch. I think I had lunch penciled in there somewhere. I work all day, right? Or I feel like I'm working all day. I'm really probably not. Where is it? Lunch. See? And there, turkey chili mac for dinner, maybe, if I get to the store. That's a big maybe. Let's see what we got. Oh, yeah, and Angie's got a new puppy. Oh. Okie dokie. Oh, good. They're saying fun about the 5 truths and a lie. I think it's going to go really well, and I hope lots of people will participate. And I know I have lots of YouTuber friends, so hopefully they'll join in. Okay, so so that's pretty much the business end of how things are going. Oh, and there was one other thing. Like, I have all these photographs that I took of things to list, but I'm finding it hard because I took these pictures in the summer. So I'm finding it really hard to list them, even though I have the photos already. But I feel like they're not fresh in my mind, so I have to go dig the items out and have them sitting in front of me to list them. So I'm going through that right now, but I think I'm going to just take some new pictures because now that I'm going through all this jewelry again, I want to start getting some of this jewelry listed. I feel bad that I'm sharing more jewelry stuff and I'm not listing it. So anyway, oh, by the way, I'm going through a jewelry jar. It's all over here, and I started the video, but then my camera overheated. I feel like I'm bouncing all over the place with my topics, but anyway, so yeah. I want to get some pictures of jewelry up so that I'm actually listing it. And then I have like 3 jewelry jars, maybe 4 in my trunk right now from when Tanya and I went out last. So it's going to happen. Okay, let's see. Janet says, I have a dry erase board so that she can change plan B, C, D, etc. Oh, that's okay. Why did I say that's okay? That's a good idea. My husband kind of does that. He has a dry erase board. Okay. Oh, looking forward to yeah, okay. All right, here we go. So the next section is the health and the wellness. So I don't know, this is not the funnest topic for me, but this week I had a pretty low week. And so I really had to push myself to get happy, And I was telling Randy and I was telling my mom that, right before my interview with Zahir this week, I mean, I was having to push myself. I was really like, okay, so long story short, I got ringworm in my hair again. I don't know how, or it just came back. The medicine they gave me was not effective. So I went back to the doctor this week, trying to get there. And she referred me to my dermatologist to go to her instead. So I went to my dermatologist, and she's giving me something else. I hate taking medicine. Hate it. So anyway, that really hit me hard because it's just been a nightmare. It's been forever, and it's not stopping. And I know people are sick of me talking about ringworm, but oh my gosh, it's killing me. So that is why my hair is like this with the roots. And I'm calling the dermatologist tomorrow because I can't wait another month to dye this hair, Isn't he, Darlene? Oh, Zahir's so funny. Yeah. We had a really fun time in that chat. If you didn't get to watch it, you should go watch it. We had lots of fun. And when I do interviews, most of the time it's resellers. I think so far it's all been resellers. And I try to ask some of the resellery type questions, but then ask different things too, because I feel like it's always the same kind of question, so you kind of know what to expect. But yeah, I like asking things to get, you get to know the person a little more. Hey, Dwayne, good, I'm good, I'm good. Yes, and Angie Zahir loved her dead mouse story. That was when I asked him what was the best reseller story that he had personally or that he had heard of. He brought up Angie's story, so her mouse story. Okay, so that's the deal with the health and wellness. I was really down this week. Let's just put it that way. And I had to go and I feel like I've already said this because I have, but you just don't know it. I did a ride along yesterday when I was running around at garage sales, and I talked about how doing YouTube and YouTube videos has done so much for me. And so I don't know, a lot of people that do YouTube videos can probably attest to this, that when you're down or you're upset, it's really nice to have this outlet and to have people to talk to, because it's not just me up here talking to the camera. I mean, later it will be when you watch this, but right now, it's nice having people in the chat, 41 viewers, and I feel our friends coming over to say, hey, good job, you're doing great, Yes, Nevada, I do use the Selsun Blue. I do, yes. Okay. So yeah, I was really down, and I don't think I told Zahir either. I mean, to the point where I was almost hyperventilating before I went live with him, like just trying to pull it together. But then as he and I started talking and chatting and stuff, I really got happy. It wasn't just a fake it till you feel it kind of thing. So, making videos, joining the community, making friends, having someone to talk to is really, really important. I'm sure there's a better way to articulate that, but I know personally it has done a lot for me. So that's probably why I make so many videos, because it's like therapy. Yes, Dwayne, you'll send me my bill. Dr. Dwayne. Okay, how does that make you feel? A little bit used, honestly. No, I'm kidding. Okay, so as far as the home and organizing goes, I mentioned the floors are getting done, so everything's kind of a mess. Planning on going through the kids' toys and stuff. I don't know. I mean, I feel like it's a constant battle. I'm sure you can relate, most of you, especially if you have young kids. I don't have anything major other than that going on at home. Yeah, pretty much. Let's see. Please tell me you're going to show that necklace and earring set in your video. The one from the Periscope? Is that the one you're talking about? Nishana? Maybe. We'll see. Hang on one second. Michelle says, we always use athlete's foot cream for ringworm. We are. So spots, I had one on my arm. It's kind of going away. You can see it's a little bit red right there. We've been putting that cream on because the kids have a couple spots too. Thankfully, they did not get it in their hair. So the spots, on the skin, is fine. You can use the Lotrimin or whatever it is, and that you have to use it for a month still, and it'll finally go away. But if it's in your hair, you can put it on. You can, use the stuff, but it gets in the hair follicles, and so it doesn't go away. You have to take an oral medication, and it's really horrible. It's really horrible. Okay, let's see. I'm going back. I need to see that scope. Okay, I guess I'm going to share the scope too. Maybe I'll put that. Can I upload 2 videos tomorrow? Maybe I'll upload the scope later today, since it's easy. I don't have to do anything. Just put it up, right? Yeah, there was a red necklace and earring set that I got yesterday. Oh, now you want to die a Dr. Pepper? Yeah. Okay, yeah. I'm going to put that up later today. I'll share that Periscope. Pardon me. I'm getting the bubbles from the drink. Excuse me again. Let's see. Okay, they're talking about getting their Dr. Peppers. I haven't had one in a few days, so this is not sponsored by Dr. Pepper, but that's awesome. Did I tell you guys, first of all, since we're just chatting, speaking of not being sponsored by Dr. Pepper, did I tell you guys about the jewelry company that sent me jewelry, or it's in transit right now? Did I tell you about that? So this company contacted me via email and said, hey, would you be willing to review our jewelry? I was like, yeah, I would. I feel like I told you this already. And so then I asked them, well, like, hey, okay. Angie's like, yeah, you did tell us. Okay. I was like, hey, yeah, well, I'll do that. But just out of curiosity, I like to do giveaways because it makes me feel better, like, than just doing like, hey, watch this video. Yeah. Okay. So then I said, will you give me an extra one that I can give away? And they were like, okay. So I went and picked something that I could give away. Yay. So that was cool. And then this week, and then this is like the week. Did you figure out that marking? I'm not sure. No, I didn't. Then this week, I got an email from WorthPoint. I don't know if you guys know WorthPoint, but probably. It's like that research website for if you're trying to find the price of something, or, you know, antiques and things, because eBay only goes back so far. And I can't tell you how many times I've searched for something and a WorthPoint comes up and I can't get it, you know, I can't, because I'm not a member or whatever. So anyway, I'm laughing at the chat because they're telling Angie she's got too much jewelry and she's making a sad cry face. So anyway, WorthPoint sent me an email and said, hey, would you be willing to do a video for us? And at first I was like, yeah, I don't know, you know, because I don't want to be too pushy about pushing sites and stuff, but the way that they're doing it is a bit different and it's going to be more personal. So I thought, oh, okay, I like that idea. The idea is that I'm going to take an item that I own that is a family heirloom. And so it's going to be me telling the story of this family heirloom. And it doesn't have to be something that's worth a ton of money, but just like, here's this family heirloom, here's the story behind it. You know, let's say I was wanting to find out what it is, then I would use, you know, show how I would use to look it up, you know, if I used WorthPoint, you know. So I was like, okay, I could see you doing that, you know. So like, okay, they said, oh, I'll give you a year free if you do this video, because I like it, because it's not like trying to shove it down your throat, like, here, use WorthPoint, you know what I mean? Because it's not something that I normally use a lot, but I thought, well, I like the way they're setting it up, and it seems more, I don't know, it seems like something I would like to do. So anyway, Dwayne, your superstar, getting all these endorsed. Oh, that's right, Nike's gonna come knocking next. I'm gonna tell them no, because I don't like to wear those shoes. So anyway, okay, hi, little bird treasures. Hope you're feeling better. You're doing a great job. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So yeah, I think, you know, I'm going to do that. And I was talking to my mom yesterday about what heirloom to use, because when my grandmother passed away, there were two things that I wanted that were hers, and I don't think either of them are going to work for this. One thing was I wanted her concealed handgun license, just because I thought it was hilarious. I don't know why, but my 87-year-old grandmother had, you know, her concealed handgun license, and I don't have any of her guns, but yeah. Anyway, I wanted that, and then I wanted her Lucky Buckeye. So those were the two things that I really wanted of hers that, you know, are not worth a ton of money, but yeah, that's what I got. Okay, Kelly caught me live. Yay! So anyway, Dwayne says, only in Texas. That's right. So that's what I got. I have her Lucky Buckeye. I got other stuff, but honestly, those were the two things that, I mean, I have other things, you know, she collected a lot of stuff, but those were the ones I was like, I want those two things. Nobody mess with me for anything else. Okay, so, and then the last section that I like to talk about, making sure I'm setting goals, is having fun, you know, and making sure that you're not getting yourself low, you know. So what did I'm trying to see what I said last time. What did I do last time for my health and wellness? What did I say? Oh boy. Did I even do it? I feel like I skipped it last time. Okay, Pokewalks, Chatterbooks, Date with Randy, Breakfast with Friends. Yeah, I did that. Okay, so I put that this week. Here's what I was supposed to do. Hey, Jazzy Red, I was supposed to start the book club with my girls, my neighborhood girls. Oh, that's what I did. Oh boy. Call an old friend, which I didn't do. I knew exactly who I was going to call, and set up something with my friend AJ, which I also didn't do because I'm a horrible friend. I know exactly. It's not that I'm a horrible friend. it's because I got the ringworm again, and I got down, and then literally, I mean, this sounds horrible. Like, oh, did you hear that? Yay, cha-ching. Like Monday, I was sitting in the bedroom, like in the dark. Like now, it just seems so preposterous, but I was just like so bummed. So anyway, AJ ended up calling me this week and was like, "Where have you been? Like, we had breakfast, and then like you fell off the face of the world again." And so I explained to her, yeah, I didn't want to be that friend that only calls when I have a problem, so I just didn't call, So anyway, she fussed at me and told me I was being dumb, and I said, "Okay, you're right." So this week, I told you about the 5 Truths and a Lie video that's coming. That's going to be fun. What else is fun? So this coming weekend, this is kind of fun, good golly. Okay, what is it? Let me tell you. This is a wildlife Christmas wall hanging cotton fabric panel woodland lap quilt deer tree something. I got a lot of stuff in there. I think it's anyway. I'll look at that later. But this coming weekend is, they call it the gathering of the clans, and it's not like the KKK clans, but it's more like the Scottish clans. Gathering of the clans, which is what they call it, where my family basically were, where they lived before. It's a small town in East Texas. And I have video from when I went with my mom last year. My grandmother went every single year, and it's basically all the families from that little area go back to, and it's not like a normal, anyway, all the families from that area go back, and it's like a cemetery cleanup thing, and it's like paying respect to the dead, and going to the family cemetery lots and all of this. And then they have like a service, and they have a big potluck meal and all of that. So it's interesting. Last year was the first year that I had been in since I was a child, because my grandmother would always go with my mom, and I had the boys. I was always busy, work, school, whatever. So Mom and I went last year, and we kind of made a weekend of it. We went Friday, and then we stayed, in one of the little towns, but then we kind of drove around and hit all these little towns and not estate sales, but antique shops and things like that. And then Sunday was the gathering of the clans, where everybody got together and did what, anyway. So it's going to be really interesting and cool, but then it's going to be, tugging at the heartstrings and all of that. Let's see. Angie says, remember that last year we saw the ladies at the potluck thing, right? Yeah, that's right. That's right. And so, like I was telling my mom, yesterday we were talking about it, and she was like, well, we don't have to go every year. And I'm like, grandmother would want us to go every year. So we do, we go. So anyway, I agree. They're saying it's a very nice thing to do. And yeah, it's because, the family cemetery is up there. So most of my relatives on my mom's side are buried up there. So yeah, very Scottish thing to do. Honor the dead, clean up the cemetery. Yeah. Oh, guys, don't do that. Hang on, let me take something out. Boom. Okay. Oops, sorry, Dwayne. I didn't mean to delete yours. It was somebody else's thing I was trying to remove, and then it jumped on me. So sorry, Dwayne. Yeah, so and Jazzy says, enjoy the special times with your mom while you can. I totally agree. Boy, this got serious, but I put it under fun because I think it is going to be fun to go up and spend the time, sorry, Wayne, with my mom, and because we don't get to go away together too often, and there's lots of nice little towns up there, lots of little shops and town squares and things, and we just drive around. Yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. Spend time with your mom. You'll have a great time. Yeah, I'll shoot video and stuff too. Last time I did, and I got a thing of cufflinks last time when I went at this little antique shop, like a jewelry box full of cufflinks. I still haven't listed them, you guys. I still haven't listed them. I don't know. I just hoard them. I hoard the jewelry, like my treasure. I like Smog the dragon or something, Ginny says, what town is this? The town is Well, we're going to be staying in Tyler, which is the largest town, but my family is from the little town of, there's a bunch of little towns around there, like Hawkins and Big Sandy, and so all of these little towns around there, you know, my great grandmother and they were, some were from Hawkins and some were from Big Sandy, but they were all, you know, little bitty towns around up there. But we'll be staying in Tyler, which is the larger small town. Nevada says, what, now I have to nag about the cufflinks? Yes, it's mine. Tranya says, yes, now she's a jewelry hoarder too. I can't help it. It's like the shiny things, right? All mine. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to list jewelry this week. I am. So yeah, that's what's going to happen. So I'm hoping you guys are having a good week and that you're taking time to take a look at what's going on in your life. That cool wall thing behind you looks like it's from a chair. Oh yeah, it's kind of like that rice paper thing. Yes, Tyler, rose capital of the world. Yes. So, right, take a tight time to make sure that you are heading in the right direction and staying on track with what you are wanting to do. And oh, I wanted to say, I'm getting so close to 6,000 subscribers, you guys. So if you are interested, or if you know a friend who you think might enjoy videos from me, help them learn about me. But share my videos, you know, share them, like the video down below, because I think it would be really cool. Maybe I'll do like some big giveaway. Like I'm going to give this jewelry away, but I'll do something else for 6,000 subscribers. Right? That's exciting. Okay. All right. So thanks so much for watching, you guys. Make sure you hit that like button, please. And find me on Facebook at Texas Gal Treasures. And I will talk to you later. Corsicana, yes. Oh, that's where the fruitcake's from, Jenny. Okay, but I was just saying bye. Okay, talk to you guys later. Bye.